How's it going, YouTube? Dan the Plastic Man here. I hope you guys are doing well. Time for a review, and I'm very glad to be doing this one for you guys. These past couple weeks have been trying, to say the least, with work and school and everything. So, without further ado, here it is. 1 to 100 scale Gundam Barbatos Form 6 from the 1 to 100 scale no-grade Iron Blooded Orphans line. Now, from the show, I like this suit. And you guys are probably going to remember that I've got something of a very rocky relationship with this particular kit line, because I started with the Gujin and Gujin Rebake, and it left such a bad taste in my mouth. I almost swore off the entire IDO line. It was that bad of an experience for me. But then I saw the Chimeras. I decided, what the heck, I like villain suits, I'll give it one shot. And the 1 to 100 scale Chimeras definitely gave me enough confidence to work on this line again. And here is the final suit I've done from the Season 1 line. Will I get any others from the Season 1 line? I don't know. But I know for a fact that I am going to get the Barbatos Lupus, and I know that Shoki is going to owe me a 1 to 100 scale Vidar. So that's going to be quite fun. So, let him finish spinning around. All in all, the build was pretty fun, except for just a couple things such as random stickers and whatnot. But let's go ahead and go over the articulation. The head will go up, will go down. You can get a full Exorcist 360. You can get some... You cannot get a funky chicken the way this neck joint is set up, so that's pretty interesting. Now, the shoulders will come out. They will also rotate a little bit. You've got to get these flaps out of the way to be able to really move the arms. The arm itself will not go 360 because of the shoulder armor, which can also pivot up like this, so the arm will come out to about here. It will spin right at the shoulder itself, and then you've got a bend of the elbow that's about like that, and then the wrist right here. So not the greatest, but at the same time not the worst. The articulation in the torso, there's your ab crunch right there. There's also some side to side, and a little bit of shimmy out of the joint itself, and if you can see it, pistons are actually moving. The skirts get out of the way pretty easily. Leg comes forward, leg goes back. We get the side skirt out of the way, but as you can see, because the back skirts don't move, you're not going to get anything. So here's the double bend at the knee, and it does look pretty bad with that gap. So you'll have to keep it like this or something, but yeah, that doesn't look very good. So we'll bring that back down. The ankles will move side to side. You can also, quote-unquote, break the ankles by giving them a very bad sprain. They will move down. They will move up. The toes will move up and down. Not very much. And then there's this armor guard right here. And then, over the past little bit, these side skirts have really been fighting me. Just because they've wanted to creak, they've wanted to just not behave. So there's the range of their movement, and the fins will also open, like so. So, we get this guy back into a relatively normal standing pose. Oh, crud, here we go. I will say that some parts on this guy do have a tendency to want to come off. The biggest ones for me are all 4 of these thrusters right here, and these 2 pieces here. When I was building this, I had to make sure that I had this whole piece of leg armor. Had to make sure that I had this whole thing lined up, because if I didn't, this piece was actually sticking out. I'm like, wait a minute, what am I missing here? I probably spent a good half an hour trying to figure out what the heck was going on with that. So, pull the base back in here. Get him on his feet. Come on. There we go. Now, accessories. What have we got? Well, we've got these open hands. It comes with the mace for the 4th form of Barbatos. I did not build that because I don't have a 1/100 scale Barbatos Form 4. And if you were going to own a Barbatos Form 6, there is only one weapon. The wrench mace. Now we have another issue here with this particular accessory, and you can see, yes, I have the bracket hands already attached. And my issue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stickers. And these 3 are the worst offenders because of how they completely wrap around the teeth of the mace, at least on this end. But it does open up, and then as you extend it, like so, there is the chainsaw blade. So I like this weapon quite a bit. I like that it was molded in a different color, and then I will admit that even though I don't like the stickers, they do break up this light gray just enough. Now, stop this. Crap. Well, at least this will go back on pretty easily. Boom. There we go. Take off the hands. I had actually just watched Mecha Guy Kotsu's review of the Lupus before doing this review for you guys. Are you kidding me? In you go. And I'm starting to understand what he was saying about how there were just really loose parts on this. I don't remember Camaras giving me so much grief. Maybe it did, but I'm certainly not remembering. But Camaras' armor is definitely differently designed. So, here we go. Bracket hand number 1. And as you can see, yeah, the wrench mace itself is just way too heavy for the Barbatos to hold with one hand. So I'm going to do my very best here. Come on. Okay. Now, let's get these arms working together. I've practiced this pose a couple times, but it's also shown off, believe it or not, something of a glaring problem with this particular kit. I'm trying to do my best here to recreate the box art of the high grade 1/100. Granted, I know I'm doing it somewhat backwards because the the high grade has the... Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. Now, come on. So, bring this up, bring this up. No. Okay. Come on. Stay. Where did that... Okay, that's where the piece of that hand flew off to. Let's get this hand... Let's get this bracket hand back on. Come on. One of the problems that it's bumping up against is this blue piece right here. Man. And then you can see that as I'm trying to fight with it, the legs are doing the splits, which is starting to lead up to the one issue I was going to tell you guys about before this hand half just flew off. There we go. There we go. Finally got the hand locked back on. Now, legs. Come on. Okay, come on, come on. Keep the feet planted. Work the balance, or lack thereof. Because yes, that is the other issue I was going to tell you guys about. When he's holding the wrench mace, you pretty much... Okay, whew! You can see he's holding the wrench mace. I've got the table spinning, so there is some external force being pushed onto him. But man, if he is not... His balance is just atrocious. You wouldn't think a weapon would, you know, affect it so much, but when he, for some odd reason, trying to get him to stand like this, the legs do not cooperate. He falls backwards. It's just... I'm very thankful that I got him in this pose. Now, to the nitty-gritty, the reason why you guys are watching this. Do I recommend this kit? And has my faith in 1 to 100 scale IBO suits been restored? We're going to have to let Vidar and Barbatos Lupus have their chance. I will do my best to pick up the Lupus sometime around or after Christmas. I've decided that I think there's enough of a difference, especially in the way the armor looks, to warrant me picking it up. So am I swearing off this line completely? Not yet. But is this the best one out of the 1/100th line? Definitely not. For me, of the 3 that I've built, 4 if you count the fact that Gujin and Gujin Rebake are 2 separate suits, but it's 1 frame. The winner for best IBO 1 to 100 scale, at least in my collection, as if there was a doubt, as I just knock it over because there's not enough room in this studio of mine. Kamaris. Kamaris with the Space Booster wins as the best IBO 1 to 100 scale kit that I have built. So... oh my gosh. What are you going to do, guys? I cannot really seem to catch a break with this line. So, alright. As always, get him, no matter what. He's great. If you have to have a 1 to 100 scale Barbatos Form 6, I guess you're going to have to get this guy until we get some inkling of a master grade. But, oh man, it can't get here fast enough for me. It really can't. Because I wasn't doing anything and he just keeled over, so... And there goes the hand breaking apart again. You know what? Before I get too mad and say, don't even bother buying any of these kits, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the problem. There. Now he can actually stand and look cool and imposing. So, without the wrench mace, it's a good kit. With the wrench mace, it is a beautiful disaster. So, I hope you guys liked this review. I always try to be as honest with you guys as I can, so hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave me a like, subscribe to me, leave me some comments. I love reading them and I love getting to know you guys. And as I have shot this video, we are 2 subs away from 500. I've already got the giveaway presents for 500, so I cannot wait to shoot that video for you guys. I hope you guys have yourselves a good day. For those of you who are in the United States, I hope your Thanksgiving was very filling. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.